guys, I wanted to make a very brief video because I just finished reading The Other by Tryon and got it from the library. This book was so good. It's the kind of book where right after I finished it, I wanted to read it again to catch all the little things that I missed in my first read of it. So this is going to have a lot of spoilers. Don't watch this video if you do not want to know stuff that happens in this book, okay? This is your warning, leave now. It's very modern Gothic. There are just creepy characters in it. The twins, the main characters, Niles and Holland, are very unsettling people. And then there's a huge reveal. Holland is dead, and this whole time Niles has been talking to Holland. It was one of those things, I've gotten very good, like when I watch movies and stuff, at identifying things like, oh, I bet that person's a ghost. It was like that. I did suspect that Holland was not there, but the pieces that fall in as the story progresses are so fascinating. Like how he died, the ring that Niles is in possession of, that kind of thing. Like, you know, things are coming, like when the cousin, when he gets killed with the pitchfork. I knew it was coming before it came, but it was still shocking in the way that it happened, if that makes sense. Or the part with the baby in the wine cask. I was reading it and I realized as soon as the sister came down and was joining them and the wine would not pour out of the thing anymore, I instantly knew what it was. It's one of those things where you suspect it and then it happens and you're like, shit, I can't believe he went for that. I can't believe he did that. So nothing is taboo in this book. The grandmother, that whole thing with the Brunhilde mention, that's so good. And I suspected from the very beginning who the narrator was, and big spoiler, it is Niles later, because he escapes from his death. But another big moment was when the mom was so upset by the ring. And I knew something was up with the ring, but it wasn't until she was so horrified that I realized this kid cut the ring off of his brother's finger. I mean, I went even further in my estimation of what was going to happen. I thought Niles dug Holland up and had cut off his finger. I didn't realize that it was, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, my imagination goes even further. But it is such a good book. I really liked it. I heard that there's a movie adaptation of this novel, and I'm going to look into that. I also want to read other stuff by this author because this is his first book, and it is so good. How have I never heard of this book before? I just, as someone who likes Stephen King and stuff like that, what I need to do is I need to buy it and then read it again. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll read it again and then watch the movie after, if I can find the movie. So if you've read this book, let me know if you liked it, if you thought it was predictable but still satisfying, because I found it to be that way. Have a spooky day.